I'd like to show you how I use the Ameristeps with a sling for the knaider swaider. 4 steps will get me about 20 feet. So what I got is I've got 2 Dano pouches, one on my left and one on my right, and the left one has my knaider and swaider and my tether, and the right one has 4 or 5 Ameristeps depending. I'll probably only need 4, but what I like about this is that everything that I need is accessible with my hands. I don't have to take my pack off or anything like that. This is the sling that I'm using. It's a 10-inch Sterling 12mm sewn runner, and it's rated up to 23 kilonewtons, so it's plenty strong. And I girth hitch it 3 times around the Ameristrap, and I like to get it about 6 to 7 inches apart. That seems to be about the right distance. It holds really well, so once you put it on once, it doesn't move. For the speed of the process, I've already got my Ameristep on. I usually try to put it eye level, maybe a little lower. I'm short, so I can't really stretch too much out. But then I put on my tether, take a little bit of the slack out, and I'm still working on a way to keep the swaider somewhat close. That way it's not dropping and you don't have to fight that. But the first step you're going to do in 3 series, you're going to attach the swaider, step up, put the hook in the knaider in the sling, and then you're going to actually pull up and rest your foot on this so you have 2 points of contact. So you go like this. Make sure that's nice and tight. Take your weight off, and then step on the Ameristep. Now you have 2 solid points of contact, and you can move your tether up, and I like to move it up head height again. Once you have that, I'll step up. My knaider releases nice and easy out of that loop, and I'll move my tether up to my head again. With it being about head height, I can take a little bit of the slack out if I need to sit in comfortably to get out my next step. And I have these in here wrong. This one doesn't have a hook on it yet. You'll obviously have these nice and wrapped up properly for hunting purposes, but go ahead. Set this one at eye level again. Put a little bit of weight on it, and now you can take your swaider, move it up. If you can't reach it, you can always shorten it up a little bit if you need to. Stick it up. Now you're ready to go up again. Hook the knaider in. Move your tether up to head height again. Now I can step up. Knaider releases nice and easy. Move the tether up. Now I'm ready to lean back, grab my other Ameristep, and attach it. get it too high, you can always move it down real easy. Then you just take your weight off, grab your knaider, or your swaider rather, and go on up. One thing I will say obviously is the shorter you keep your tether to you, the less you'll keep from swinging. Notice how I was kind of swinging a little bit. Well, if you lower that a little bit, then you have a little bit more control, and you're not swinging all over. And then you can go on up. To go down, just kind of follow the same steps. Do it. And it always helps to remember what process you used. I always went by chest and head. So I'll move my tether down, hook in. Now it's at my head, so I'll move it back down to my chest again. Get tight. Take the swaider, loop it in. Tether down. And now I can take this off. So and you can see that I'm a little too high. So what I can easily do is take my weight back off, give myself a little bit more room, and now I have enough room to step down on the Ameristeps. And I can start making my moves down again. I actually plan on rappelling for this method just because it'll be a lot easier, but just showing you that you can actually go down as well. If you have any questions, shoot me a message and I'll try to answer them as quick as I can. Thanks.